Welcome back, baking fans, to another Food Math Friday with Amanda, the Center Director of Mathnasium of Great Neck. If you can't tell from our ingredients today that we are making carrot cake cupcakes, you're crazy. But that's okay, because we're going to solve that craziness by showing you exactly how to do it. So let's get started, and I hope you guys enjoy. First things first, I am peeling and finally grating my carrots. I need 2 cups. 2 cups finely grated carrot, check. Preheating to 350. 14 cupcake liners prepped. And the recipe says to fill the unused areas with 1/3 of the cup full of water. Not 1/3 of a cup, but 1/3 of the cup itself full. In a large mixing bowl, I'm putting in 1 cup of dark brown sugar and 3/4 of a cup of oil going in to be whisked together. Adding in a 1/4 cup of vanilla Greek yogurt. I'm gonna have to scoop this out into the bowl, guys. 1/4 cup Greek yogurt added. And whisked together until well combined. Looks well combined to me. Adding 1 egg at a time and whisking between each. So egg number 1. And whisk. Egg number 2. And whisk. Egg number 3. And whisk. At this point, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla, so teaspoon number 1 and teaspoon number 2. And then we're going to whisk this together and start our dry ingredients out. In our medium bowl, we are adding 2 cups of flour, so there's cup number 1. And in goes cup number 2. In goes a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, so teaspoon number 1, teaspoon number 2, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Whisk together. Now, using a rubber spatula or a large spoon, I'm going to stir together my dry ingredients and my wet ingredients until just combine. Do not overmix. Alright, my batter is now just combined, and I'm going to fold in my 2 cups of carrot. I'm going to drop that in and fold it in. And my carrot is now incorporated and folded in. Now I'm going to spoon this batter into my cupcake liners. Okay, cupcake liners almost evenly filled between all of them. I'm now going to drop them into the oven. And they're going to bake for 16 to 18 minutes with a rotation halfway through. Can anybody tell me at what time I should rotate them if they're going into the oven at 10:09? Alright, guys. Pulling these guys out to do a quick 180 turn. And by quick, I mean terribly long, because doing this one-handed kind of sucks. And with this one with the water, guys, be super careful, because that water is going to be hot. And definitely required 2 hands. Alright, guys, pulling out my cupcakes. They look delicious. Now, while these guys are cooling, and they have to be completely cool before you frost them, I'm going to go ahead and start on the cream cheese frosting. So, something you may not know about me is that for frosting, I almost always prefer to use a stand mixer. Now, thank goodness this recipe actually already calls for it. So I've got my stand mixer set up with my beating paddle, and we're going to cream together 8 ounces of room temperature cream cheese and a 1/2 stick of room temperature butter. So in goes my 1/2 stick of butter and 8 ounces of cream cheese. Now we need to beat these together on medium speed until they are smooth. Alright, looking good. Adding 1.5 cups of confectioner sugar, so here's the 1st cup. And the 1/2 cup. And in my tiny measuring cup, I have 1 tablespoon of milk going in. Now we're going to beat this together. It's coming along. We're going to scrape down the sides real quick. Adding a teaspoon of vanilla and a literal pinch of salt. And mix. So all that's left is to frost my cupcakes. Now, if you want a thicker frosting than what I've got going right now, all you have to do is add some extra powdered sugar. Careful how much you add. Do it a little bit at a time, obviously, until you get the thickness that you're hoping for. All right, baking fans, that's all for today. I hope that you guys liked my carrot cake cupcake recipe. It was amazingly delicious. I am so excited to eat them, and everybody so far who has tried them has loved them. As you can see, I am in center. We are back open for in-center instruction as well as the at-home program. So if you are interested in getting your child some math help or enrichment, please feel free to check out mathnasium.com for a location near you, or mathnasium.com/Great Neck VA for my center. I'd love to do a complimentary assessment with you online. Don't forget to like this video and comment your favorite recipe, and you might see it in my next video. Bye, guys.